Alright, what's good, boys? So let's make some money today. So NYC is in about 50 seconds, right? So I'm either anticipating a bottom wick first on the 9:30 a.m. Eastern candle, right? Liquidating these lows and these lows down here where there's no bottom wick, right? And then the initial flip bullish, so price is gonna look something like this, right? We could then potentially take advantage of that move going up to these levels, or at least this previous high right here, right? So either the bottom wick first and then the flip bullish, or a top wick first up to these levels, liquidating this high and then the continuation down. Okay, so NYC is not really doing that much. It's pushing up like what, 20 pips, 30 pips? Okay, 30 pips. It looks like a fucking 15 pip candle, but the ranges are huge today. This is 80 pips right here. Okay, so it's looking like we are pushing down about like what, 40, 50 pips. Yeah, but we didn't liquidate this low just yet. So I'm still looking for that. And then potentially we could take buys on the break of the current 30-minute, but let's see at least the liquidation of this low, right? Alright, so it's looking like price now after like 7 minutes is finally pushing down and breaking its previous low right here, and price is starting to reject. So this could look very clean, and there's potential for buys. So you know what I'm gonna do, boys? I'm gonna be having a buy stop right here. Okay, that did not get activated, so I'll get in manually right here with these stops below, and I'm gonna be targeting these highs up here. Why? Well, because this 15 has now liquidated its previous low, right? And we're overall in a bullish trend. So let's see what happens here. We are in and we're up about 20 pips right now. So once this 5 breaks its own high right here, I'm gonna go break even. Or, you know, actually, because it has already broken its previous highs, I'm gonna go break even right now and just adjust this, right? Just like that. And let's see if price runs to my original target. Okay, we're out, break even. It is what it is. No problem, no FOMO at all. Alright, boys, so now it's like an hour later, like 50 minutes later, right? And now price looks good. This 30-minute at 10 a.m. just liquidated these lows and these lows exactly like we talked about earlier, right? We're anticipating a bottom wick first on the 9:30 a.m. Eastern candle, right? Liquidating these lows and these lows down here where there's no bottom wick, right? And then the initial flip bullish, so price is gonna look something like this, right? So now that we got that, we will simply just wait for this 30-minute to close in about like 30 seconds, and we will potentially have buy stops. Alright, so now that this 10:30 a.m. Eastern candle has closed, we will be placing our buy stops right there on the break of the previous 30-minute and on the break of the current 1 hour. Why? Well, because this previous 1 hour literally closed bullish right here, right? And the next one in the first 30 minutes came down and liquidated not only these lows but also these lows right here. So a very clean and textbook play, just a breakout plus liquidity grab, right? Okay, boys, so got into some buy positions here because this 1 hour, previous 1 hour at 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. closed bullish, right? And the next one from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. or I mean, yeah, from 10 a.m. to 11, right? And it's 10:34, pushed down, liquidated not only these lows but also these lows down here for a liquidity grab. So it's a breakout plus liquidity grab, and now we anticipate the continuation up, right? And exactly the same on the 30-minute. 30-minute even looks more clean. It's literally just a liquidation of these lows and these lows that didn't have any bottom wick, and then the continuation up. So that's what we are anticipating. Let's see how this trade goes. And let's not forget to put our stops down here. Obviously that's hard stops. I will probably most likely manage risk and lose less than we anticipate, right? And our TP, hard TP, is going to be up there at these levels up here. Like, look at this, boys. This play right here is literally the same exact play from my playbook, right? Just as price is pushing up, we can go over it. So it's the break of the current 1 hour, right? So this 1 hour right here is this candle right here. This next 1 hour came down, liquidated its previous lows for liquidity grab, and now starts to flip bullish, right? It's the exact same play live trading right now. It's literally a breakout plus liquidity grab and the continuation up, right? It's so simple. This is all for free in my Discord. Let's literally, I don't charge for this 16-page free playbook. It's literally a money glitch if you just follow it and stick to it, right? This is just not enough of a push up for me to go break even though it's like 20 pips, but it didn't even liquidate these previous 30-minute highs. So I'm definitely for sure anticipating that this 30-minute will continue up to at least these highs right here. So that's why I don't go break even right here. That's just not a big enough of a push. And if I would have went break even, right, I would have gotten to break even right here, but I'm still trusting the trade. I'm still trusting my analysis. So a bit of drawdown, boys, but I mean, drawdown is a part of the game, right? You can't avoid drawdown, and as long as our stops hasn't been hit, the trade is still valid. So now that this 5 minutes is not only did it liquidate these previous highs, but it's also breaking its own high right here. I mean, these previous lows, what am I saying? So this looks very, very clean on the 5 minute as well. We should be able to see a push with the volume for this mini liquidity grab up to these equal highs up here. Okay, so it looks like price is pushing up and breaking. It's about to break its previous 30 minute right here. That's when we will want to see volume kick in and just fly, you know, up 20-30 pips more to at least these levels up here, right? And then we'll most likely manage risk, close out partials or close full, but let's see here. So now I'm gonna be moving my stops to these lows down here, because there's just no reason why this current 30 minute would come down, break its own lows. Then we are for sure pushing down to these lows, which are our main stop losses, right? So if price does do something like this, we are out and we lose less than we anticipated. So we'll manage risk and close out if price pushes down here, right? So now this 5 minute had closed at 10.50, right? And we would anticipate that this 5 minute breaks its own high and continues up like 15-20 pips, and that is where we will close out, right? So yeah, very clean and textbook play, but it hasn't broken its previous highs right here just yet, so I'm still anticipating that. And when we do that, when we break it's now the current as well. The current and the previous is at the same level. We should see the continuation up to these levels, right? So I'm still not going break even just because this 4 hour hasn't liquidated its previous 4 hour. That also is the 1 hour, right? The previous 1 hour, right? So that's why I don't go break even, because there's a very high chance that price will liquidate this high first and then continue down, right? But if it hasn't done that, there's no reason to go break even just yet, even though we're up like 30 or 25, 23 pips, right? I just want to see that liquidation first, and then we will, you know, go break even. So I'm gonna go break even just now, and let's see if we can tap these levels and push up a bit more. That's what I'm anticipating, right? Just off of my analysis. All right, boys, so I'm just gonna close right there. Right there, that's the trade for today. Literally just a breakout plus liquidity grab. It's the exact same trade as in my playbook. Like, look at this. Okay, so if we go into the 1 hour, right? Previous 1 hour closed bullish, previous 1 hour closed bullish. Next one came down, liquidated slow, came down, liquidated slow. Entries on the break of the current higher low, which in this case is right here, right? Even though we took a break even before, like earlier, right? We just stepped away and didn't look at the charts until we got that A+ setup. So we got in early right here on the NYSE candle at 9.33, I think, and price just didn't have enough volume. But I came back at like 10 to 15 and saw that price was liquidating these lows and these lows, just like we anticipated in the beginning. We literally anticipated this liquidity grab at the beginning of the video, like in the beginning of pre-NYSE at like 9.20 or something. Exact same play as we anticipated, and that's it for today, boys. That's it. Like what, like $1,000 or something like that. So yeah, that's it, boys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.